What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Gemini Janae, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute, y'all, but I'm back and I'm better. So, y'all, I just had to come through because, y'all, I know it's been a minute. This is my my first video of this year because, y'all, your girl has just been just in a space, just in a space where I just I just haven't been feeling it. Just been feeling it to even interact with people, come to my channel, and just get on here and just do what I need to do. But y'all, I'm out of that. I'm out of that funk. I'm over, y'all. I'm back and I'm better. So let's just get into it. So y'all, just came through today, y'all, because I just felt like I had this word lingering in my spirit for a minute now. And God just said, maybe today is the day. Today is the day. Stop playing. And I just know that I must be obedient. Like, I have just a couple of things that I just been wanting to share with you guys, or just just to bring to my channel some things that I want to do differently with my channel. Y'all, it's a whole lot, but I ain't gonna put too much on y'all right now. I'm just gonna right now just come here what I just right now just give y'all what I came to do real quick, and then just just take it from there. So y'all, so today I did a thing. Today I did a thing, y'all. I joined the church today. And I know that y'all don't really know a lot about my spiritual history with the church, or just my spiritual journey and just different things, because like I get on here sometimes, y'all, we kiki and we talk about other little things, but y'all, that's also another thing too. I want to be able to steer this thing in a different direction so we can just really start getting into the real about just basically, like, for real, like, as we navigate through this world, trying to stay on a righteous path and trying to do things according to the word and according to God. We have to make sure that we are having structure in our lives. So long story short, y'all, basically for these past, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm kind of embarrassed to even say, 6 or 7 years, y'all, I haven't really been in a church, had no desire to go to a physical church, y'all. And it's just, but see, here lately, for these past, I would say for the past couple of months or so, like, I really been wanting to make sure that I reconnect to a place that I can call my church home, or a place that I can go to worship. Because of course I worship here at home. I have a relationship with God. I talk to God on a daily, because I wouldn't even be where I am right now if it had not been for God. It had not been for my relationship with God. But I know that God is directing me into another place, and I know I cannot get to another place or a higher place if I can't fully commit to His word, sowing my seeds and paying my tithes. And I, like I said, I expect different things or expect results in my life, but I'm still being stuck and being stagnant when it comes to my spiritual growth. So yeah, and that's a whole nother video for another day. But what I just been wanting to come to y'all with just today is, y'all, I don't know, say if anybody else is going through, if it's going through the same thing, if this can help anyone else. But y'all, like, lately, especially around this time, like, so my birthday was on Tuesday. And I ain't gonna tell y'all my age. That ain't none of y'all business right now. That ain't none of y'all business. But baby, basically, it was my birthday Tuesday. And especially around this time, around this time is where I feel lonely. I don't have much family. I don't have any friends. For the past 3 years, like, I have really been in a season of isolation. And at this point, it's been longer than a season. Honest with you guys, like, I don't even remember the last time I felt special on my birthday. Like, I was married for almost 5 years, and that's a whole nother video, y'all. Like I said, y'all, I got a lot of things that I really just want to share with you guys, because one thing about me and about this channel right here, I ain't gonna never come on this camera and get up here and talk to y'all like I got everything all figured out, like I know what I'm doing, or that, saying that my life is such an order, because that is not the case. I ain't gonna never get up here and act like I know it all, or like I got it all figured out, because I don't. And I'm still learning. And all I can do is learn from my mistakes, share, share some of my experiences and different things with y'all, and maybe it can help somebody else. Because I've been through a lot. Baby, I know I look like this. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I have a, you know what I'm saying, I have a certain demeanor and a certain spirit about me, God, y'all, but I'm telling you, ain't nothing but God. Because I have not always been like this. I have not always been in this space. And y'all, that's why I say I owe it all. I owe it all to God, y'all. But that's why I say, and that's another thing too. Let me stay on task. See, I said I was going to write out a few notes just so I could stay on task and not get off subject. But God told me to just run it. Just run it. Just get on here and talk, because your authenticity is what's go hit every time. Authenticity go get you through. Like, yes, we can have, you know, our things written out on what we want to say and how we want to say it and different points we want to hit. But eventually you go hit your points, and sometimes you go say things that you weren't even planning to say, because you just gotta allow the spirit to move. You gotta allow God to take over, use you. I'm allowing him to use me right now, y'all, because if I rather be, I don't want to be used by nobody here on this earth. If anything, if I'm gonna be used, I want to be used by God. I want to be used by God to deliver a message to someone that may need it. But y'all, I have just really just been at a point in my life where I feel lonely. I feel like I want so much when it comes to my personal life. Like, I want a family, you know what I'm saying? I want to have my career, you know, be able to make my content, make a living off making my content, the right type of content, not just know anything just for clout or anything just to gain a dollar, because I'm not going to compromise my morals and my respect for myself to gain a dollar. That's not going to be me. That's never going to be me, because at the end of the day, I have dignity for myself. I have to set an example. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter that I have to set an example for. And like I said, even for my family, like, I still want to be able to do what I do, be me, but then also know that I have, you know what I'm saying, that I have to be an influence on my children, an influence on the younger generation, people in my life. I can't move like how some of these people move out here with no type of regard for who's watching them or anything like that. I can't do that. I can't do that, y'all. And I just, like I said, I've getting to the point now where I feel lonely. And I feel like, you know, I'm not going to claim that I have bad anxiety or anything like that. I'm not claiming that spirit. I'm not claiming that. I could just say that sometimes I have my days, which everybody has their days. But we just have to, it's all about how you manage those days. How you just, even though you don't feel like it, sometimes show yourself some grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, allow yourself to have those times where you just kind of unwind and disconnect and just kind of just do things that comfort you. But you can't stay stuck in it, though. You can't stay stuck in it and just feel sorry for yourself, be stuck in your woe is me's. You can't do that. And that's what I used to do. Like, I used to have it bad just being stuck. And like, if I'm feeling some type of way or I'm feeling sad, I'm not feeling my best, I'm not feeling enough, I'm not feeling like I'm doing enough in my life, then I soak in it and I just don't want to go nowhere, do anything, none of that. But I know now that it's better ways to manage that. I have to affirm myself. I have to make sure that I get up and do what I need to do to make myself feel productive. But I give myself a little time to have a break. But if anything else, I pray my way through it. I pray and I ask God to remove that from me, y'all. Remove that weight from me, that heaviness from me that I'm feeling right now. And I know that everybody has their own coping mechanisms. But y'all, we can't stay stuck in it. I've been in seasons of isolation. Like, usually God, he puts us in a season of isolation. But I have been in it for seasons because of me. Because of me. Like, we are put in a season of isolation where God leads us into the wilderness, because that is your time to be alone, to be in one with God and focus and realize certain things that you need to change, or certain things to make yourself better. Like I said, God doesn't lead us to the wilderness to leave us. He leads us into the wilderness so we could reflect and have our time to think and be one with our thoughts and be one with him. And then sometimes y'all know how the enemy works. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying, and like they say, an idle mind is the devil's playground. But you cannot let the devil come in and tell you what you're not gonna do, or tell you what you are, or tell you what you not. Like, sometimes we do that. Like, and I know that it's been on me heavy. Like, I'm just getting to the point where, like, I feel like, God, I'm tired of being in this season of isolation. I'm tired of feeling like I don't have anyone by my side. I'm tired of feeling like I have no friends. I feel like I have, you know what I'm saying, my life is not progressing. Like, I'm still just here. Like, of course I'm thankful to be here, but I feel like I'm just in this season where nothing is going on in my life. I get up every day, I go to a job, you know what I'm saying, that I give my energy to. I go to a job, I come home, I do what I do around my home, and I just stay stuck in my own little routine, my own little bubble. But like the other day, I'm just thinking, like, oh God, I'm tired of being in this season of isolation. When is it gonna be my turn to have abundance in my life? When is it going to be my turn to have a significant other that I can build with and have a family with? You know what I'm saying? Just all these different things. But like I said, then I just hear, like I said, sometimes when I just be talking when I'm praying, because like I said, when I pray, I don't say no specific things. I just talk to God, like we are having an intimate conversation. He hears my thoughts. I tell him my thoughts. I tell him what's on my mind. I just say it. And then sometimes, even like sometimes where I talk and I talk until I can't say anymore, till I have no choice but to listen. And just listening is like, God just looking at, like, I'm still in these seasons of isolations because you have not learned your lessons. You have not learned what I'm trying to get you to realize. Like, you are still stuck in feeling like you can't trust anyone. You can't let your guard down. Faith and fear cannot coincide. I want so many different things for my life, but yet I have fear that I'm going to fail. I have fear that someone's going to come into my life and use me, or I have fear that I can't get to my highest level, because at the end of the day, even though I say I know I want this, I deserve this, I know I'm worthy of this, but sometimes you let certain thoughts come in and make you feel like you're not worthy of it. Like, you really think after so long that I'm going to keep allowing you. And like I said, that's another thing too. God was just like, of course I went through these seasons of isolation where I had no one, because God wants to make sure that I am in good company. He's not going to just have just no anybody just come into my life, because of the way that I asked him to increase my intuition and my discernment when it comes to people. I know now that I'm not going to allow the same type of negative energies, low vibrational energies, to come into my life again. And that's with relationships, friendships, what have you. Like, I'm not going to just associate myself with just anybody. I'm not going to just go to just know any place. Even though I feel like I know that I have a strong mind, and I know that people can't influence me to do what I don't want to do. I'm not even going to allow myself to be in certain spaces and in certain company because of where I'm trying to go. And because I know that I'm not trying to be tied to negative energies. I'm not trying to be tied to certain people. God wants to make sure that I'm in good company. God wants to make sure that I have learned my lessons by just thinking that I can just be around certain people, even though I have my own mind, that I can be around certain people and just basically adapt to the situation for that moment. No, I haven't learned my lessons. Like, I still have a guard up. You know, like, of course I've been through situations where I feel like I can't trust anyone, or I feel like, you know, that certain people that I considered friends, or people that I have known forever, you know what I'm saying, that got to the point where I feel like I can't trust these people. I can't trust these people to be around me. And that's because I was just blinded by so many other things, engaging in the wrong type of things, being in the wrong company. But like I said, God said at the end of the day, you don't trust yourself. That's the problem. You don't trust yourself to make the right decision. You don't trust yourself to know that you are stronger, you are wiser, you better than you once were. You don't trust yourself. You still think that you that same person that's going to make those same mistakes. At the end of the day, I have to take accountability for me to know that I've trusted the wrong people before in my past, that I allowed people to cross certain lines with me in the past that led to me not being able to just trust them, because at the end of the day, sometimes, most of the time, people are going to show you who they are. I chose to ignore red flags. I chose to ignore certain signs of certain people, and it just allowed it to be. But no, like, God basically was saying to me, you're never going to elevate if you stay stuck your same mindset of just thinking that, oh, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. Like me, and I know that that one thing about me, I'm an overthinker. I overthink certain things, like, because I feel like I made so many mistakes before in my past that I try to feel like I try to always stay a few steps ahead or try to overthink a situation. But at the end of the day, just let it be. Trust yourself enough to know not to make certain mistakes again. Trust yourself enough to know to test every spirit. Trust yourself enough to know that you have the discernment and the intuition to know if something is right for you or not. So at the end of the day, I've been keeping my own self stuck, and it's my own thing because I've been in my own way. The season of isolation is supposed to be temporary, but the key thing to getting out of that season of isolation, not just saying that you got to get out of like it's something that you just need to escape, or it's just like it's not a bad thing. It's a season of self-reflection. It's a season of self-evaluation. It's a season of accountability. Like, we have to take accountability for our actions, accountability for the things that have led us to this point in our lives to where we have to disconnect and have to, you know what I'm saying, reconnect and get stronger and learn. We have to learn from our mistakes. We have to learn our lessons. We have to learn that, you know, to do things differently at the end of the day. And it's also a test of your faith. A test of your faith. Like, do you really trust God? Do you really trust his promises? You should know that God would never leave you nor forsake you. Like, sometimes people can sit up there, we quote scriptures and we sit up here and we say certain things that we know what the word says. But at the end of the day, we ain't moving like we believe what the word says. We not moving like we believe that what God has promised us is true. Like, we still sit up there, yeah, we can say that I have faith that it's going to all work out. But like I said, faith and fear cannot coincide. Like, you can't say that you have faith, but you scared. And that's been me. I'm gonna be stuck in this same place if I don't break that spirit of fear off of me and off my life. Because like I said, because when it comes to the things that God can do for us and the things that God can bless us with, there are no limits. It's just, we just have to make sure that we are preparing ourselves to step into that next season, preparing ourselves to step into that next level of our lives. God wants to make sure that we are prepared, especially when you know that he has a blessing in store for you that exceeds what we can see with our eyes. Because basically, some people, we go off of what we can see in our situation, the amount of money we make, where we come from. We think that we can't be blessed beyond measure because of where we come from, how we grew up, the amount of money that we making right now, the education level that we are at right now. But like I said, faith without work is dead. Like I said, we can have faith all day long, but we still have to move. We still have to move and prepare ourselves for what we want in our lives. We have to move and prepare ourselves. So right now, I'm claiming it today. I'm claiming it today. The limits that I'm placing on my life is over. The things that I'm afraid of is over. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I know everything that I've been through, man, I should know that I'm stronger than that. I should know that I'm stronger than that. God knows that I'm stronger than that. But sometimes I question myself. I'm thinking like, nah, I just feel like I just want to stay in my comfort zone. But nah, you got to be uncomfortable to be comfortable on a different level. I'd rather be comfortable on a different level and comfortable with things that God has for me than to stay here on the bottom and be comfortable with being at the bottom. Because I know that ain't me. I know that I'm not going to live a life of lack. I don't have a scarcity mindset. It's so many things that I envision. But like I said, like even with this church that I joined today, like the pastor says, like if you're not preparing yourself for the next level, then you just have an infatuation with it. You're not preparing yourself when you are just infatuated on how it looks and how it could feel. But what are you really doing to prepare yourself to get there? Yes, faith is the number one thing, but you still have to put in that work. You still have to act as if you are at that next level. You have to act as if you are ready to receive, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be scrambling when God get ready to pour these blessings and open up these windows of heaven and pour out blessings into your life, that you scrambling, don't know what to do, then you just go sit and run and hide in the corner because it's a safe space for you. No. You better be fearless. You better go. You better, everything that you want, you better go out there. Because, like, baby, because like I said, we get one life to live. And you better live it to the fullest. And like I said, that's me telling myself that right now. Live it to the fullest. Y'all, it's just been so much that's been holding me down that I feel like I couldn't even come up here in front of y'all and just talk and just tell y'all on, you know what I'm saying, just different things that we need to do to change our life, and I'm still stuck. I couldn't do that. Because I ain't gonna never sit up here and fake in front. That's one thing about me and about this over here, this platform over here that I'm building. I'm not gonna ever sit up here in front like everything all good, everything all peaches and cream, like I got it all figured out. I ain't gonna never do that. Even once I get to that level in my life where I've learned my lessons, I see everything that God has done for me, I still always got room for growth. I will still always welcome change and growth in my life. Sometimes, like I said, I have been one to sometimes I feel like I run from change. Not anymore. I'm refusing to do that because I see where it's going to keep me. It's going to keep me stuck. How do I expect to have the home, the career, the family, all of that if I'm afraid of change? Because right now, it's just me and my one child. And I know that that's going to change for me. Y'all, I know it's been a minute. But I just say, man, your girl been in a space of just, it's been so many different things that happened in my life. And I'm not trying to even lay it all out here on y'all right now, just all at once. But y'all, just know when I get on here, just know when I get on here, I'm getting on here to speak. I'm getting on here to speak from experience. I'm getting on here to speak abundance into my life. I'm getting on here to speak on what I want for my life, the lessons that I'm learning. I'm getting on here to speak that real, and that's just how I gotta keep it real. Like, I know I ain't gonna deliver I'm not gonna deliver my messages like everybody else is gonna do it. So don't expect that. Don't expect me to be like nobody else. Don't expect me to deliver my messages like how one person may do it. That ain't me. I gotta be real. I gotta stay true to self. And those that go rock with it, go rock with it. Those that go feel me, they go feel me. And that's just how it is. Because at the end of the day, my assignment is different. My assignment is different from yours. Your assignment is different from mine. Your assignment is different. Like, and then like I said, at the end of the day, I'm on here to shed light on things that we really do go through in real life. Just get on here and speak from the heart. And just speak on what I'm going through. That's the reason why I created this platform for me. And for me to share with people that can relate to me. Or people that may need to hear something from me. Or not just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, just to hear. Like at the end of the day, I want this to be a safe space. Eventually, like I said, I want y'all to interact with me. I want y'all to get on here and I want y'all to comment. Tell me your testimonies. Tell me your stories. Tell me your experience of feeling like, or loneliness, or your your season of isolation. Give me your experience. And that's another thing too, y'all, that I've been wanting to like just also give a message to y'all, which that's coming in another video. Your experience, because your experience is going to set you apart from the rest. That's another one, y'all. That's another one for another time, coming right on up after this. But y'all, that's all I gotta say right now, y'all. I know this video may have been all over the place, y'all, but y'all just feel me. Just understand, y'all, that I had to get it out, y'all. Baby, I'm back. And I'm better, and I'm coming with it. I had enough of just playing it safe. I'm coming with it. So I'm letting y'all know that now. I'm coming with it. I had enough of being safe, playing it safe. Playing it safe ain't got me nowhere. I must do what I'm being told to do. I must be obedient. Because like I said, because God been on me. And it's just another thing that I really need to speak on. But yeah, I ain't trying to lay too much on y'all right now. Y'all, please be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, y'all. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one.